Hello, welcome back to the Watford Way. How are we all doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Watford playing away from home today at Portman Road, looking for that very important away win. The first one in over 250 days, I think it is now. And to be honest with you, I have a good feeling going into the game today. The lineup is decent as well. It's not too bad. Kayembe and Sissoko nowhere near the starting 11, which is always good news for me anyway. And of course, as this is the closest game to remembrance for Ipswich, I believe they'll be doing their commemorations before kickoff. So maybe a slight delay at Portman Road today. There's also some terrible roadworks on the motorway after the game, I believe, which will prolong the journey home for Watford fans as well. I believe there's about 1,400 of you at Ipswich today, which is certainly a fantastic turnout, of course. And yeah, looking forward to this one very much. My Sky Sports app is playing up though, so yeah, the feed I have at the moment isn't too great. Hopefully Sky will fix that in the next few minutes or so. But the players are out on the pitch. Imran Loser and the Golden Boys shaking hands with the Ipswich players, and we are just a few minutes away from kickoff now. So looking forward to this one. Very excited, of course. I do have the starting 11 as well, which I can quickly bring up for you. Oh, wrong screen there. My apologies. Let's get this up for you. There we go. There's the starting 11. So we have Egil Selvik in goal, Ngakia, Pollock, Abankwa, Boller, Ince, obviously replacing the injured Rocco Vata, Hector, Loser, Kwadwo, and then up front we have Mamadou Doumbia and Vivaldo Semedo. Very interesting there. Of course, Lika Kieran guard. I wouldn't say he was dropped from today, but certainly rested by Javi Gracia. Tom Ince, as I predicted in the preview as well, coming in for the injured Rocco Vata. The club confirming on social media this evening that it is a severe hamstring injury that Rocco Vata has sustained, which is really bad news actually. So commiserations to Rocco, speedy recovery to him. Of course, Hector and Loser in midfield, Kwadwo Bar on the right. And yeah, of course, we've discussed that defence already. Abankwa coming in back after his red card. The club saying they're managing the minutes of Kevin Caben and Caleb Wiley. So yeah, an interesting 11. Let's hope they can get the job done. I'm really, really excited for the game. And yeah, let's hope the Golden Boys can do the job over in East Anglia today. Eugene is here. Ted as well. VJ Jake says, hello James, hope to make the watch along. I've currently got a cold and not feeling too great. Well, hopefully the Watford win, Jake, can make you feel a lot better today on this November. I wouldn't call it cold actually. It's not a cold November evening, but it's certainly the weather's been deteriorating as the weeks go on. It's been very gloomy lately. I've been searching for some much needed sunshine. To be honest with you, the Watford and Ipswich players now just doing a minute's silence, of course, for remembrance. Watford will be doing the same at Vicarage Road on Friday. The 1881 movement are planning a big poppy display in the Rookery stand, which should look fantastic. So if you are a season ticket holder in the Rookery and can't attend this weekend, I would highly advise you to hand back your ticket to the club and make that available for resale. Okay, probably about a minute or so away from kickoff. You can see the starting 11s in the banner beneath me as well. Ipswich, Walton in goal, Furlong, Kipri, O'Shea, Johnson, Akpom, Philogene, George Hurst, all in their starting 11. You can see Watford's there as well. Egil Selvik, Ngakia, Pollock, Abankwa, Not quite sure about Abankwa. I didn't think he maybe deserved to come straight back in after his red card. Bola, Bar, Lusa Kipriani, Tom Ince, Semedo, and Mamadou Doumbia. And you can tell Javi Gracia seems to love Tom Ince since he's come into the club. And both Ince and James Morris were exiled out of the squad, both under when Paolo Pezzolano was here, I should say. And Morris on the bench today. I doubt we'll see him feature. But yeah, Tom Ince certainly playing maybe a bigger role than I anticipated this season, which is certainly very interesting. Tom says, Ipswich fan here, looking forward to a good game. So am I, Tom. Hopefully the Golden Boys will come away with all 3 points, though, of course. Daryl says, Town fan here, checking out your content. Thank you so much, Daryl. Really appreciate it. Tony says, I love to see the young guy get given a go. I assume you're referencing Othman Mama there, Tony. Of course, he won the FIFA Under-20 World Cup with Morocco over in South America. He's, of course, desperate to get some minutes at Watford. He hasn't played a first team match yet since he arrived back in the summer. So if Watford are leading by a couple of goals today, of course, as I said, I would love to see Othman Mama come back into this team. And we're getting ready to go here now. Everyone lining up on the pitch. Ipswich about to get us underway. Chuba Akpom standing over the ball. And here we go. Akpom just waiting for the signal from the referee, and he's a great player as well. Chuba Akpom, when he's on form, he is lethal in front of goal. I don't think he's scored yet this season. If I'm right, I'm sure some Ipswich fans in the chat could correct me. But Akpom, a very good player in my opinion. And we are underway now at Portman Road as well. The timer is underway, and hopefully Watford will come away with all 3 points tonight. Fingers crossed. And straight away, the Hornets having to do some defending. It's headed out, and Ipswich have a very early corner here. Leif Davis was, for me, a key player to watch out for. He's not starting the game, and I don't think he's on the bench for Town either, which is certainly very interesting because from these situations, Leif Davis has a wicked cross on him as well. So, relieved actually to not see him in the 11. Ashley Young, though, is in the Ipswich squad today, which is certainly intriguing, of course, because he was a Watford Academy graduate and, in my opinion, at least, anyway, chased the money over joining the Golden Boys again this summer. So, intrigued to see if Ashley Young will feature at all as well. I tell you what, my Sky Sports is really playing up this evening. I'm not sure if you guys are having this issue as well. I'm watching via Sky Sports Plus, but I can't seem to get it to work very reliably at all. It keeps cutting in and out. So I do apologise if my commentary to start with is a bit iffy because my Sky Sports says apologies, we can't load your page at the moment. So I'm trying my best. Apologies about this, and I'm sure Sky hopefully will fix their issue shortly. But it's always been very unreliable, Sky Sports Plus, I have to say. It's not the best service. Here we go. We're back underway. We're back. 1 minute 57 gone. Interested to see how Rivaldo Semedo does for Watford today as well. Out of all 3 strikers we have in Luca Kieran and Mamadou Doumbia, I would rate him not as the worst, because I think that's unfair on him. He's only had a few appearances so far this season, but I would prefer the other 2 to start. Doumbia, especially for me in the past couple of games, has been really impressive. Not his finishing per se, but more his pressing and his general work rate off the ball. I think Mamadou Doumbia is superb at that. And Ipswich actually win the ball back from Watford here. Ngakia does well. The referee says there was a foul in there somewhere on George Hurst, and Ipswich have a free kick. They are wearing a poppy shirt as well. I'm sure most clubs, if not all clubs, will be doing that this weekend. I believe Watford did it last season, and then they auctioned them off, of course, and the proceeds go to charity. So Ipswich with a free kick here. 3 minutes gone. Matty Pollock and Egil Selvik just communicating with each other to set up the wall. Owen's here. Evening, James. Evening, Owen. I hope you're well. Tom, who's an Ipswich fan, says Akpom hasn't scored yet. Maybe today. Well, hopefully I haven't jinxed that. Rudy says, good evening, James. Thank you. Good to see you all here. Patrick says, won't be watching tonight, but stopping in to drop a like and say congrats on 2K. Thank you very much, Patrick, for that indeed. And Town take the free kick, and it goes nowhere near Watford's goal. It stays 0-0 for the time being. Jaden Philogene with the attempt. And yeah, hopefully I can get my Sky working on my screen in front of me, because I'm watching on a tiny display at the moment, which isn't very good. So yeah, hopefully Sky Sports can start working sooner rather than later. Yeah, some games it works fine, and then others it just it doesn't function at all. It's really frustrating. Pollock back to Egil Selvik, wearing the pink goalkeeper kit today. Loser drops deep. Abankwa to Ngakia. Ngakia plays a searching ball forward, looking for Mamadou Doumbia. Back to Pollock. Mark Boller on the ball now, who's really impressed me so far this season. I know the club tweeted just before the game actually saying that Caleb Wiley, or the club are managing Caleb Wiley's minutes, I should say, which I find bizarre because he's not really featured at all in the last 3 to 4 games. I'm not quite sure what minutes they are managing when he's not played at all anyway, which is, yeah, I'm not quite sure what Watford are talking about there, but hey-ho, club communications for you. And yeah, my Sky is still not very good. I'm gonna have to watch on my small screen for the time being, but it's working. That's the main thing. Oh, nice play from Imran Loser there into Mamadou Doumbia. Here's Kwadwo Bar down the left-hand side, looking to get past his man. Bar does well. Watford look to win themselves a corner. They appeal for it. The referee says it stayed in, and Ipswich Town retained possession. But the first run Kwadwo Bar has had at his fullback there, and he looked very good indeed. So a positive start from Watford, I'll say. All airtime says Sky Sports, the best app to ever exist. I know, it's not very good. Flash says, watching on Now TV. Josh says, why do I support Watford? Because we're the best team in the world, Josh. That's why. Oh dear. I don't know. I mean, all my family have supported Watford since I can remember, really. My auntie first started taking me to matches. I have to say, Sky Sports is terrible today. Let me try something else here. I'm going to try it on my phone. See if my phone can work. I'll watch it on my phone. Yeah, I've been a Watford fan my whole life. I have a soft spot for Chelsea just because I went there a few times when I was younger. So you could say, I mean, I don't like saying they're my Premier League team, but I do have a soft spot for them. But yeah, Watford since I can remember, really. And yeah, they're a fantastic club to support. Good to see a nice full away end as well. A stat here on the screen. Ipswich Town have lost just 2 of their last 46 home games, did that say? That can't be right, surely. I think I must have misread that. Here's Matty Pollock. Into Mark Boller. Yeah, are any of you guys watching or attempting to watch on Sky Sports Plus at home? Because yeah, it's not working very well for me here today. I'm having to watch via other means for the time being. And yeah, Jaden Philogene for sure the man to watch today. Oh, great play here. Loser wins it back for the Golden Boys. Evades 1, evades 2, tries to play it to Kwadwo Bar, who has found himself on this left-hand side, actually. So it looks like Incy on the right and Bar on the left for the time being in Javi's classic 4-4-2 formation. Flash Wireless says Watford is my favourite Premier League team. Well, we're not in the Premier League at the moment, but thank you for that. I hope we will be soon. That is the plan. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. We're trying to hit, hopefully, maybe 2.05k subs today. We recently hit 2,000, which is fantastic. And now we're pushing on higher and higher. My next goal is 5,000 subscribers. So, yeah, it might take another couple of years. But no, you guys have been fantastic lately. What a strike that is as well. Just curling past the post. Goodness me. That was a wicked strike. Kieran McKenna applauding that. And yeah, Ipswich certainly, I would say, probably edging proceedings here early on. Maybe Selvik had that covered, actually. I do think he might have pulled out a save there if it was on target. Decent strike, that. Gregory says, not working in Bushy on Sky Sports Plus. I know, Gregory, I'm having the same issue. So I am watching via other means early on here. Hopefully it will be fixed soon, though. I've got 3 devices on the go. I'm trying to get Sky to work at some point. I'm sure maybe at half time they'll try and get it fixed. But yeah, it's not a reliable service, is it really? It's been okay for me this season, actually. Today's the first time it's not worked. I suppose because there's so many games on, the service gets overwhelmed potentially. I'm not too sure. Watford win a throw. Positive. Good to see. 10 minutes played here in East Anglia. Do let me know if it starts working for you though, Gregory, or anyone else watching, and I'll try and get it back up on my devices. But yeah, Sky Sports could do with some work. Could do with some work. Oh, here's a stat for you on screen now. It says Watford remain winless in each of their last 12 away league games, the longest ongoing run of any EFL side, I think that said. And yeah, Watford haven't won away from home since February against Middlesbrough, I think it was. So hoping to put that right today. I know Ipswich haven't had the best of seasons so far. They've been pretty inconsistent. So yeah, certainly they should have a target on their backs today. Fingers crossed. And I'm feeling positive. You know, after the performance at the weekend, 3-0 dismantling of Robbie Edwards' Middlesbrough side. I've got a good feeling today. I'd love to win. I would take a draw as well. I saw someone comment on one of my videos saying they would take a 0-0 draw, which I certainly would. It would be another clean sheet for Watford and a point away from home. And then we host Bristol City on Friday. So 2 tough games to come, including today. And then it's, of course, the November international breaks. So, yeah, you know what? I hate international breaks as well. I just find them so disruptive to the season. And thankfully, this is the last one as well. After this, we've got pretty much non-stop football until the end of March, which is a relief, actually. Hector Cipriani committing a foul there. Ipswich with a free kick just on the halfway line. Such a shame my Sky's not working. We should get money back, really, for the incompetence. No, still not working. It says, apologies, we cannot load your page at the moment. Please try again later. Well, it's not very good. There is a Champions League match going on as well. If anyone would like to keep me up to date with that, the Liverpool-Real Madrid game, that would be really appreciated. I'm gutted I'm missing that one out, actually. I was going to watch that myself until I realised Watford had a match today. So, yeah, Liverpool-Madrid, I'm sure that would be a good one. Oh, wicked ball whipped in there. Watford defend well. Tom Ince now looking to try and counter for Watford. Ipswich pressing well though. Here's a Banquer. Lofted forward to Hector Cipriani. Kwadwo Bar has 3 men around him and Ipswich win the ball back. Goes out for a Watford throw. Auntie Angie is here. Hello, hello, hello. Angie, hope you are well. She says, hello, James. How am I doing? I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good, actually. Football Manager's come out today, so I don't know if any of you guys are Football Manager fans. I've not had a chance to play it yet, but I certainly will be trying that out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm good, Angie. Looking forward to playing a bit of Football Manager. Yeah, Ipswich pressing Watford really high here. The Hornets struggling to really get out at all at the moment. Let's try again on my computer. Can I get Sky to work on here? It's loading. No. Brilliant. Fantastic. I do have an alternative feed of the game. I will say that. But it's not coming from Sky. It's coming from somewhere else. The clouds. Let's pretend it's coming from the clouds. Oh, dear. Ngakia. Into James Abankwah. He plays it back to Egil Selvik in goal. And Watford again, not wearing our away kit today. I think we've only worn that once this season. So maybe the colour isn't popular with the Watford players. Who knows? Doumbia holds up the ball into Kwadwo Bar. Oh, that's lovely. Hector now. Imran Loser from deep with some time and space. Loser into Incy. Go on, Incy. Do something for me. Incy to Bar. And here is Bar looking to take on his man. He loses out. Watford retain possession though. Boller recycles it. Here is Boller again. Into Kwadwo. Oh, that's lovely from Kwadwo Bar. Boller! Surely! Yes! Come on! Come on! Imran Loser puts the Golden Boys ahead! And we lead at Portman Road. Oh, yes! Come on! Oh, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. What a bit of play that was. Oh my God. Boller, Bar, Loser. Superb. I'm watching this back on the replay now. The reverse ball by Kwadwo Bar is stupendous. And Imran Loser slots it away. Oh, that is wonderful. I'm just watching this again. Kwadwo Bar. Oh my God. That ball. And Loser again. It's a bit like the goal. If you're not watching, that Loser scored at the weekend. A very simple finish, actually. He found himself in acres of space. No one near him. Loser slots it away. And let's get that score change. Watford 1. Ipswich 0. The promotion party has begun. Okay, maybe I'm getting carried away. But we have scored. And that is a positive, of course. Oh, delighted with that. Brilliant stuff. What a finish by Imran Loser. And what a great bit of build-up play that was as well. Brilliant. Superb. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you very much for the super chat, VJ. Matt says, hey, James. What a great start. Come on, Watford. Exactly right, Matt. Eugene says, get in. Rudy says, Imran again. Imran again. Ole, ole. Exactly. Oh, superb stuff. Delighted with that. What a goal that was as well. The build-up play, the finish, Bars, pass, Boller's cross. That had everything I would want from a Watford goal. I'm really pleased. So, yeah. Oh, what a finish. And yeah, delighted for the Watford fans that travelled today as well. I do get very excited when we score, but yeah, I'm not going to apologise for that. My reactions are what they are. Limbs in my room. Limbs in my room. Let's pretend we're all there, shall we? Oh, what a great start that is. Come on, Watford. Let's get a second. Because what we don't want now is, whilst it's great scoring early on, of course, Ipswich having the home advantage, Watford could either sit back and soak up pressure for the whole game, which is probably the ill-advised thing to do, or actually what I want us to do now is go and get that second, or even go and get that third goal, and yeah, really try and dominate proceedings today. And I think we've seen Watford at their best actually like we saw at the weekend, where we soak up pressure and use them wide players on the counter-attack. But on this occasion specifically, the build-up to the goal was fantastic. Boller, Bar, both involved. The Bar reverse pass to Boller. If you haven't already, go and find the goal on social media. I'm sure it'll be posted by someone. An exceptional ball. Boller puts the ball in. Poor defending by Ipswich, I will say. And they do head over there. It's a goal kick to Watford. Yeah, it's poor defending by Ipswich. They probably should have got it clear. But I'm not going to complain too much. That's Luz's 6th goal of the season already. And, delighted. Come on. Please. I just want this to be the game where we get it done. I want this to be the game. Tony says, loser on fire. Tom says, come on Ipswich. Once again, VJ, a big thank you for your super chat. Really appreciate it. All airtime says, get in. Can't bloody watch. Sky is ass. I know. It's not working very well today, Sky Sports. PSG 0, Bayern Munich 1. Yeah, Bayern Munich having a fantastic season so far. Harry Kane banging in the goals. I think I'll just have to wait until half time to try and fix my Sky Sports. I'm not quite sure what the issue is. But they should offer everyone refunds, really. Here's Philogene on the ball. He does look dangerous every time he takes a touch. Oh, Akpom now. Ball's floated to the back post. Jack Clark on the bench for Ipswich as well. I'm surprised he's not started more games this season, actually. I've seen him on the bench a few times. I'm not sure if the Ipswich fans in chat could shed some light on that. But for me, he's a quality player. He reminds me of almost like Jack Grealish in the way he dribbles and carries the ball. I think is really talented. So yeah, surprised to not see him start or feature today. Of course, he might come on in the second half. Or Selvik kind of fumbles a high claim there. Hopefully, it won't result in a dangerous opportunity for Ipswich. But yeah, Selvik, I mean, it wasn't really a dangerous cross. It come in from the left-hand side. He went to catch it, and it kind of just, slipped out of his hands. Butterfingers there. Ipswich retain possession. It's a great ball in behind, and this could be a goal. And they do score. It's 1-1, and that Watford lead did not last very long. And that is disappointing. A good finish. And maybe I was getting carried away. Yeah, great ball in behind here from number 4. That's disappointing. Let's get that score changed. Ipswich 1, Watford 1. Game on. Game on, though. Plenty of time left to go. I'm still happy about the goal we scored, to be honest with you. But yeah, poor defending from Watford there. Just cut open very easily. And Javi Gracia is out, off of his seat, giving instructions on the touchline. He's doing this with his hands. I'm not quite sure what that means. Push up, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Watford about to kick off once again after that Ipswich goal. And yeah, I kind of felt that coming, to be fair. They were, prodding at the door. Philogene with the goal, of course. As I mentioned, he is potentially their most dangerous player, their most valuable asset. And here come Ipswich again. This time the touch was too heavy. The referee says that's a foul. It looks like he's getting out his yellow card potentially as well here for Matty Pollock. Loser just having a word. Hector Cipriani being called over. A lot of players getting involved here. O'Shea talking to the referee as well. Let's see what happens. So I mean, yeah, Hector Cipriani trying to pull down his shorts there, to be fair. I tell you what, the players are getting a bit feisty over this loser, having a few words again. The physios are come on for Ipswich Town, so we do have a break in play. Oh, the Hornets house with 10 gifted memberships. Wowee. That is an incredible bit of generosity from Callum. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And you guys in the chat can see if you've been gifted a membership as well. It's totally free and just gives you access to a few extra perks on the channel. But the Hornets house, what a nice guy. What a nice guy. And I hope you are well, Callum, as well. Do give me a text or a phone call. I'd be happy to catch up and have a chat again. But yeah, Hobbytown being gifted a membership. Kevin, Claren, Craig, Matt, all receiving the Watford Way memberships. A big thank you, Callum, for that. Once again, really appreciated. Sky Sports is working apparently. Okay, let's give it another go. All airtime saying it's working. Let's try again. No, it's not working on there for me. Let me try this device over here. Yeah, I'd like to get Sky working just because it's better quality. Like sometimes on what I'm watching the game on currently, I can't quite make out who's who. I mean, it's a good alternative, of course. But yeah, if Sky Sports actually decided to work for once, that would be appreciated. And that's it. Everyone say thank you to Callum. Look at that. Lovely. Yeah, massive thank you, Callum. That's fantastic. A pre-Christmas present, if you will. Watford pressing high. Ipswich just about get out of it. Watford with a throw now. Boller looking to take this quickly. Loser gets shoved down to the floor there. I'm not quite sure how that's not a foul. I think the referee has played advantage. 25 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Pollock. I saw the idea. It didn't quite materialise though. So Philogene with the equaliser. Loser with the opener. Let's see if Watford can get a second goal. All airtime's gifted a membership now. Thank you so much. Gazbro has received a membership from All Airtime. Good to see. Melanie says, James, I'm not techie enough to understand this stuff. Don't worry, Melanie. It's all good. It's all good. It just means if you're a Watford Way channel member, which you are, Melanie, someone else has gifted people in the chat the membership for free for a month, which is, of course, a very generous gift. So, yeah, big shout out to All Airtime and Callum, of course. Lots of other championship games on as well. When we get to half time, we'll check in on all of the other matches, including the Champions League as well. When I click on it, it says that.
Oh, I'll see. I'll come off it and see.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, it said that to me earlier, but now
really?
I'm watching it. Yeah.
Do you want to try? Do you want to bring it in here and then we click at the same time? So my brother's having the same issue with Sky. Oh, VJ's gifting memberships now. Look at that. All of you watching, getting involved. Adam, Ben, Joel, Dino, all receiving memberships. Thank you very much, VJ, for that. Really appreciate it. Angie says, OMG, just saw the loser goal. Oh, OMG, just saw loser laugh. That is a first for me. I've seen loser laugh plenty of times before. It wasn't working on... have you done it?
Yeah, come off it.
It wasn't working on my computer earlier. Come and say hello to the live chat. So let's try again.
Yeah.
Ipswich with a free kick. Let's just watch this move play out, Ashley. Here we go. Crouch down, get involved.
I haven't even seen both goals. I don't even know.
It was a great goal by Loser.
What about Ipswich?
So it was Boller down the left-hand side. Quadwo Bar then took the ball. It was like a reverse pass in behind. Boller went onto it, crossed it into the box. It was like the Loser goal at the weekend, Ashley.
Oh, was it alright?
Yeah.
What about Ipswich? Was it just?
It was just a nice finish. Passing behind. Philogene curled it into the corner. Let's try again, shall we? See, I don't know what the issue is. It's just such a crappy app, isn't it? Such a pain.
Don't know. Just get rid of play Sky Sports.
I
Jesus.
know. You and Ashley are like yin and yang.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a year. I don't know.
I don't know what's happening. I'll just have to... That's how I'm watching now, Ashley, as you can see.
Yeah.
It's working for me.
Maybe try after half time.
Yeah, we'll sort it out at half time. And talking of half time as well, it's currently 1-1 at the moment. We are approaching the 30th minute mark. Oh, Quadwo Bar wins the ball back for Watford. A chance to counter-attack here. Here's Loser. Watford interrupting my speech. How dare they? And here is Loser dropping deep. Watford missing that opportunity. Matty Pollock over on this left-hand side now. I'm not a huge fan of Matty in this left centre-back position, but to be fair, he's certainly not been terrible. His performance against Middlesbrough as well was really good. Angie says, how do I accept a membership? Unfortunately, Angie, you've just not been lucky. So YouTube, if someone gifts a membership, which they have today, VJ and Callum gifting the memberships, they just give them randomly to anyone who's watching the streams. You can see nearly 80 people watching me today. Yeah, they've just been assigned randomly to all of the viewers watching. So yeah, it's completely random. I have no control over who YouTube decides to give it to. And yeah, I was talking about Football Manager earlier. Are any of you guys big Football Manager fans? I've been playing it since probably Football Manager 2016, I want to say, back when I was in secondary school. That's when I first started getting invested in it. I first started playing it on PC, and then after like COVID times, I moved over to the console version. So yeah, used to play on PC, now play on console. So yeah, looking forward to playing that tomorrow. I've heard it's not great. I've heard it's quite buggy, which isn't a good sign, of course. But yeah, we'll see. Richard says, evening, James. How's the game going? It's been very good, actually. It's been a good game of Championship football. Like a good game for the neutral is how I would describe this one, Richard. I hope you are well too. And yeah, I'm fully into like Christmas mode now. The Christmas adverts have started on the TV. And yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready and raring to go for the Christmas period. I've pretty much nearly completed my Christmas shopping. So yeah, I'm very prepared, you may say. I've just sent you a message, Ashley, if you want to look at your phone. RS says, I played Football Manager 24. It's fun, but I never really got invested. Hobbytown says FM26 is hard. Eugene says, I play FC26 right now. Yeah, FIFA's cool. But Football Manager for me is like more in depth. So yeah, I would say I prefer Football Manager at the moment. Angie says, am I the only one who can see the game? I wish I knew more. I can see the game, Angie. It's more so that Sky Sports, which is the best quality we have in the UK, their app is rubbish and awful. So, yeah, I'm having to watch via alternative means at the moment, which is very frustrating. 34 minutes gone now. 10 minutes to go until half time. Loser into Hector. Oh, a lovely ball over the top, looking to find Quadway Bar over on this left-hand side. Boller picks it up, who's been very impressive and he's shown that again today already. Bar looking to take on his fullback, across to the back post. And that should be a Watford corner, referee. And it is. Watford have a corner. Melanie says, my stream via Now is fine. I don't have access to Now because, yeah, basically the way... So I'm with Virgin Media and we have a Sky package with Virgin. And yeah, they don't let you watch it via Now for some reason. They only let you watch it via either on your TV, which is downstairs, or the app. And I have the app, but the app's not working, which is a bit of a faff. But it's all good. I can still see the game. I'm just watching slightly differently. I have to turn the volume down. Oh, there we go. That's better. Do you want to stay?
No.
If you go on there, you can still... Yeah. Here we go. My brother's given me his device, so I can see it. I can see it on the Sky now. There we go. All sorted. We're all sorted. Angie says another corner. Eugene says goal for Spurs. Pollock clears. Mr. Watford boy says only just switched on. We were winning. We were at one point. I can confirm. William says just finished helping out at the local scout group. I used to be in the scouts. True story. What have I missed? You have missed 2 goals, William. You've missed Imran Loser putting the Golden Boys ahead. It was a wonderful goal. Yeah, Mark Boller and Quadway Bar linking up. Quadway with like a nice reverse pass in behind. And yeah, it was a great finish. So yeah, Loser put us ahead. Philogene broken behind for Ipswich, unfortunately. Watford just lapsing concentration potentially, and yeah, Philogene curled the ball home. Joel says, what's the game been like watching Kings Langley FC? I hope your game's been good as well, Joel. And here's Mamadou Doumbia driving forward. Tom over in Australia says, good morning all. Good morning to you, Tom. It is night time here. I hope the weather is better where you are. I'm sure it is. And yeah, I was talking to Tom a few days ago actually, and he is coming over to the UK early next year to catch a Watford match and yeah, do a bit of tourism, some sightseeing. So yeah, looking forward to hopefully seeing Tom when he comes over. And I believe it's for Portsmouth, Watford at Vicarage Road, isn't it, Tom? So yeah, hopefully Watford are in a good position for that one. And also Nestri Irankunda, of course, your Australian wonder kid as well. I'm hoping he'll play for you in that game too. Here's Boller. Oh, a cross attempted to be curled to the back post. Quadwo Bar picks it back up though. Quadwo. Ipswich head clear. Bit of a melee in midfield at the moment. Ipswich do break free just about. His Philogene being closed down by Jeremy Ngakia. Ince getting involved on the action as well. It's been a good first half, but I don't want to go in behind at the break, behind in the match. I'm happy with the 1-1 at the moment, and hopefully we can regroup, reassess, and go again in the second half. We've got some good options on the bench as well, in Luka Kieran guard and Nestri Irankunda to bring on as well. I think Sissoko and Kayembe are on the bench too, but we won't mention them again. But yeah, you know, there has to be some element of rotation because obviously we played at the weekend, we're playing today, and we have another game on Friday. So yeah, it's to be expected really. The referee having a word with Jezza. Okay, Ipswich have a free kick. 40 minutes gone. Let's hope Egil Selvik can pull out a wonderful save again, as we saw at the weekend. He saved that free kick from Matt Target that was flying into the top corner. So yeah, hopefully we can see the same again here. This is from certainly a lot further out, and it's not shot. Oh, it comes off the post. It comes off the post. It's headed down. Selvik was nowhere near it. And I think that was Kipre for Ipswich. Oh, yeah, Watford got lucky there. What a header that was. He probably should have done better, actually. He was in acres of space, not marked by anyone. And yeah, he puts it just wide of Watford's goal. What are you guys up to this weekend? Or this week, I should say. Are you up to anything interesting? Going out? Any takeaways, meals out? Do let me know. I'm always intrigued as to what you're getting up to, aside from watching Watford, of course. No problem, William. Yeah, I used to be in the Cubs, the Scouts locally where I am. And yeah, it was very fun. I pretty much got all of my badges, William, if I remember as well. So yeah, it's always yeah, very fun to do. So I'm sure you find it very rewarding. Hurst with a 1-2 there. Gets intercepted by Matty. Good to see. Here's Loser. Go on, Loser. Ah, just missed the pass there. Should have released it a bit quicker potentially. But he dictates play. I mean, if we didn't have Imran Loser in this Watford team, I don't know what we would do. I mean, we missed him dearly when he was suspended for them 3 games, which I'm still irritated about actually because, yeah, he got a 3-game suspension for, I think it was called reckless foul play. I wouldn't call it reckless at all. I mean, his boot was maybe higher than usual, but it was certainly not intentional to harm his opposition player. So I'm still not sure why Loser got that 3-game ban. A 1-gamer would have been more than sufficient, in my opinion. Matty heads clear. Doumbia looking to hold up the ball. He doesn't get any contact on it though. And here we go. Some momentum down the right-hand side. Watford flooding bodies forward. And then we just turn back and pass it all the way to Equalizes. So Watford looking to counter. And then Ngakia decides to go, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to pass it straight back to Equalizes. I'm not quite sure what that decision making was about there. But yeah, it certainly happened. 30 seconds to go until added time. I'm not sure there'll be too much in this one. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes at most. I don't think there's been really a major injury to speak about. Certainly no substitutions as yet. And Watford will be shooting towards the away fans in the second half as well, which is always fun, isn't it? Ngakia into Kwadwo. Kwadwo loser. Doumbia back to Kwadwo. Nice play there. And here is Kwadwo again to Mamadou Doumbia. 3 minutes of added time. The fourth official has just signalled on the touchline. And Doumbia's running through. The Ipswich goalkeeper hoofs clear. Yellow card for Kwadwo. I want to see this back on the replay. I think Kwadwo gets unfairly punished at times just because of his pure strength and power. Let's see what happened. I mean, I don't think that's a yellow card. Unless he, like, deliberately elbowed him in the face there, maybe. I'd need to see a different angle. I think that was more Kwadwo just being stronger than his opponent, really. Yeah. I think it's a shame, actually, that attacking players don't get protected by referees more. I mean, I've seen Kwadwo hacked down countless times in matches by the same player or the same group of players, and then they receive no punishment. Yet, when Kwadwo, shoulder barges someone or gives it a go back, straight away a yellow card. So, yeah, I think referees maybe need to do more to protect attacking talent, really. And talking about attacking talent, once again, we must speak about Rocco Vatto, who unfortunately, according to the club, has a severe hamstring injury. It looked bad at the time when I was in the stadium at the weekend. He hobbled off the pitch with the help of the Watford physios. But yeah, the club confirming prior to the match today that Rocco, unfortunately, will be out for a very long time. They didn't say how long, but I would infer that certainly it would be beyond Christmas into the new year. If it's a severe hamstring tear, which it appears it may be, we could be talking about a season ender, or certainly, February, March time for a return to training. And that's not forgetting match sharpness, match fitness, the physical side of the game. So yeah, I certainly don't think we'll be seeing Rocco at least until a couple of months into 2026, which is a massive blow, because under Javi he was playing some really good football. So 30 seconds left to go here. Ipswich have a free kick from quite far out. Fingers crossed, everyone, that this doesn't result in a goal before half-time. Because what is the cliche saying in football? The worst time to concede is before half-time. And Watford need to defend here. Hector getting back to help out, as is Kwadwo. Hector clears. It looked like they were asking for a penalty potentially there. The crowd behind the goal. Someone went down in the penalty area. And it is half-time. Kieran McKenna running back to the dressing room to give his team talk, as is Javi Gracia. Imran Louza, of course, opened the scoring for Watford before Jaden Philogene got a lovely equaliser for Ipswich Town. So half-time is Ipswich 1, Watford 1. I'm going to go for a quick break and then we'll be back to talk all things Watford and look ahead to the second half. Don't go anywhere. Keep talking in chat and I'll be back very shortly. Hello, I'm back. Hopefully you can hear me and see me okay. We're going to take a look now at the player ratings for the first half. We're going to see who are the best and worst performers in both the Ipswich and Watford sides, and then hopefully the players should be coming back out for the second 45. So yeah, as it stands, am I pleased with the Watford performance? I would say I absolutely am. I mean, again, clearly defensively, there's work to do in this Watford side. We always seem to concede quite soft goals. I think they're showing the replay for that now, actually. I mean, it's a great ball in behind. Nice kind of curled finesse shot by Jaden Philogene, just into that far corner past Egil Selvik. But on the whole, really pleased. And I'm sure the Watford fans in the away end would be pretty content as well. So here are the average ratings according to FOTMob. You can see there's only one green rating for Watford, and that of course is Imran Loser with a 7.5. One goal, one shot, but that shot did of course go in. 31 out of 38 passes completed, an 82% pass accuracy. And all in all, 50 touches on the ball. You can see how dominant he is in kind of every phase of play for Watford. 4 passes into the final third, 2 corners as well. And even defensively as well, he gets involved to 50% of his ground duels won. So Imran Loser certainly having the best performance in the Watford side. Quadwo Bar with a 6.1. I think that's probably a bit too low. I think Mark Boller could probably be pushed up a bit higher as well. Kipre, of course, he actually got the assist for the Philogene goal. He had a big headed opportunity as well. He probably should have put away, I have to say, towards the end of that first half. He was completely unmarked in the Watford box. A free header that just come off the bottom of the post. So he'll probably be disappointed. He is their second best performer according to FOTMob. So yeah, interesting to see. This is the bench for today as well. Nathan Baxter in goal, James Morris on there, Jeremy Petrie, Max Elaine, Edu Kayembe, Musa Sissoko. But these 3 players down here is what I want to focus on. In Luka Kieran guard, Nestri Irankunda, and Othman Mama. If Javi Gracia really wants to go for the game, I would love to see maybe Luka come on for Vivaldo Semedo and Irankunda, or Mama on for Tom Ince. Max Elaine started the season really well too. So again, if a defensive change is required, I wouldn't mind that. Jeremy Petrie at right back or in a wing back role is effective too. So Watford have options to choose. What I don't want though is these 2 players here, Kayembe and Sissoko, to come on. I just feel in this game especially, you know, Musa Sissoko, with the amount of runners in behind, you know, he'll lose his runner countless times and it will probably lead to an Ipswich goal. So, yeah, you know, lots of options to bring on. Looking forward to it. Possessions 50-50 pretty much as well. Looking at the stats Sky showing on screen now, it's pretty much equal all round. So a draw at this stage is a fair result. It's now up to either side really to take their chances in the second half and put it to bed. And hopefully Watford will be the team to do so. So another couple of minutes to go until we resume in the second half. And I'll be back when that happens. Okay, so we are about to get back underway here at Pullman Road. The camera just showing Sissoko, Othman Mama and Nestri Irankunda warming up on the pitch at half-time. I'm not sure any of them will be coming on at this stage. The warm-ups look quite tepid. They don't look as intense as they would be if they were about to come on as a substitute. And as I said before, I don't mind seeing Sissoko or Kayembe for 5 or 10 minutes towards the end of a match when we're winning and we want to, solidify a midfielder, add a bit more physicality in there. But certainly starting matches in the Championship, we have so many other options. Loser and Hector clearly the two standout options, but you also have Pierre Duomo, who hasn't really been near the squad lately at all. Hopefully he'll see some minutes on Friday potentially. Non-Police Mendy, again, another option. He was a free agent we brought in from Leicester City in the summer. He's not really seen any football so far. He's disappeared from the Watford squad. Formosa Mendy, apparently, according to the club, our number one centre-back target. Well, if he was so good, he's not featured at all for the past 4 or 5 game weeks in the 18-man squad. So, yeah, I'm still, even though we have a new manager, there's still certainly team selection decisions that I find questionable, especially with the midfield options when we have Duomo and non-Police Mendy just not in the squad at all. Duomo today actually was with the Watford under-21s. He scored 2 goals and registered an assist against Colchester in a big 6-0 win. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a strange situation to be in. I mean, I back Javi as a coach. I'm not doubting that at all. But I do find, team selection still at Watford quite an interesting thing. And it's certainly something you can't predict week in, week out. We're a very odd club when it comes to team selections and how, erratic we are with them. Kayembe warming up on the pitch now as well. The camera just following him around. He's wearing a bright blue hat. And yeah, the second half should be underway in just a moment. We did have a slightly delayed start, of course, because of the remembrance commemorations and the silence before the match as well. Jack Clark being shown on camera for Ipswich as well. I mean, if he comes on, he's certainly a player I would be terrified of if I was someone like Matty Pollock or Mark Boller, for example. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the second half develops. Certainly not a boring game to watch. And the first goal as well, it was just magnificent play between Mark Boller and Kwadwo Bar. The ball in behind was fantastic. The cross to Imran Loser again, really good. And as I said, it was a similar goal to the one he scored at the weekend. Very simple finish for Loser, of course. He'll stick them away 9 times out of 10. But delighted nonetheless to have someone there who can contribute to goals in that midfield role. We just need our strikers to start scoring a bit more, because I think Watford's issue since Deeney left is the lack of a striker who can get you that, consistent 15 goals or so a season. We really need like a Luca or Mamadou Doumbia to score more on a consistent basis. So, yeah, let's hope that can happen in the near future. Ipswich coming out from the tunnel now. Watford following them behind as well. And yeah, the second half about to get underway. Jaden Philogene looking very happy and pleased with himself, of course. We'll take a look at a few of your comments as well. Ted says Liverpool 0, Real Madrid 0. So I've not missed a brilliant game there. That's good to hear. I was worried that was going to be, a superb game to watch, but no, I'd rather be watching the Golden Boys, of course. Tom says we might even see Ashley Young, though only if we're ahead, I expect. That's interesting to hear from an Ipswich fan. I do wonder the reception he'll get from the Watford travelling faithful. Mel says pretty equal on stats, but we are fouling more. I did notice that, of course. Tom also says, watch out for the Ipswich Impact subs. Clark, Nunes certainly one to watch. I found that whole saga fascinating, Tom. Of course, leaving Norwich to join Ipswich, and then you beat them in the derby match. That was, I mean, talk about rubbing salt in the moons. Blimey. Yeah, what a move that was for Marcelino Nunes. I mean, staggering, really. Ahmed says, damn, Arsenal are going to win the UCL. Arsenal doing very well at the moment. And they have a big injury crisis as well. I think Arsenal have 6 or 7 players out injured. So, yeah, they are winning matches with a depleted squad, which is, fair play to them. That they have been the team to beat this season. Their ability to score from set pieces, for me, is second to none. It's outstanding work from Arsenal on both their defensive, but more so their offensive set pieces. Gabriel, for example, is such a massive threat. Declan Rice with his deliveries as well is amazing. So yeah, very jealous of Arsenal right now, I have to say. Hopefully Watford will get there one day in my lifetime. Who knows? We are underway, by the way. I forgot to click play on the timer, but I will do that now. We'll get up to speed. So we're on 45:30. That's fine. There we go. We're up to speed. 45 minutes, 42 seconds. Okay. The second half is always where I get most nervous. I get a bit jittery, squeaky bum time, if you will. But no, I would take the score as it is now. I just have a bad feeling, seeing how the game's gone so far. I think Ipswich might nick this one just because of that home advantage. I mean, we see the benefits it has at Vicarage Road. Watford have the best home record in the entire championship this season. I think we have 16 points collected at the Vic, but only 2 away from home, which is of course not very good. So hopefully we'll go some way to changing that record today. Here's Philogene on that left-hand side, jinking in and out of the defenders. Ball out wide to the right here. The overlap comes in, cross into the box, and it just about goes out for Abankwah and I think George Hurst there having a bit of a tussle. Not quite sure what that was about. The referee just telling them to calm down. Abankwah looking very angry indeed. Oh dear. I tell you what, our players do love a good fight, don't they? Hobby Town says bloody hates Stoke. Eugene saying Oxford 0, Stoke 3. I tell you what, Oxford haven't been very good this season. I've not been very impressed at all. When Oxford come to Vicarage Road, even under Paolo, they were so, defensively they were so open. They were really poor. So I would say Oxford and Portsmouth probably big contenders for relegation this season potentially. I know Sheffield United's down there at the moment, Southampton, Norwich as well. But yeah, Oxford and Portsmouth to me don't look too great. So I would have them as potential favourites to go down. So yeah, hopefully there's no fans from them clubs watching me today, because otherwise I've just offended them. I do apologise. As VJ mentioned, Ben Wilmot, of course, formerly of Watford, is at Stoke City as well. Fwog says, Abankwah, don't get another red now. I know, he does have a tendency to do that, doesn't he? He's a very good player, James Abankwah, don't get me wrong, but when you play such a young, inexperienced squad in professional men's football, mistakes happen. And I mean, what's that, 2 red cards in his Watford career already? And he has a tendency to pick up an odd yellow here and there as well. So yeah, Watford pressing really high at the moment. Abankwah nearly won it back there, actually. Not Abankwah, sorry, I do apologise. I got that wrong. Here come Ipswich. Watford giving them a bit too much time and space at the moment just to play their football. Great header there by Abankwah. Thankfully, the commentator's curse didn't work on that occasion. Here's Hector. I think Hector is great at what he does. He probably just needs to work on his passing and long range passing as well. That's been my one, small criticism of Hector Cipriani at Watford so far. Oh, what a save by Egil Selvik. Goodness me, loser stays calm and composed. He picks up the loose ball and clears. Rivaldo Semedo chases it down. Looks like he committed a foul there as well, Semedo. Not great from him. I would like to see Luca Kieran to come on at some point. Semedo just doesn't quite have the pace for me. I know Luca doesn't as well. But I just feel his all-round hold-up play is probably slightly better than Semedo. And here come Watford on the counter. The game's gone quite slow and passive now. I'm just a bit worried. I'm a bit worried. Oh, a missed kick there from Ipswich. Here's Loser. Loser loses the ball, ironically. And here they come again. Can they get a shot away, edge of the box? Loser trying his best to win it back. Does he commit a foul? Referee says no foul. He plays advantage to Watford. And here come the Golden Boys. Kwadwo Bar down this left-hand side. He just tries a little bit too much. Kwadwo retains possession though. Here he is trying to get to the byline. Kwadwo still on the ball. Pass it, Kwadwo, please. There we go. Kwadwo back to Matty. KB very energetic today, which is good to see. Although I doubt he'll then start on Friday because he's started the last 2 games. So maybe Iran Kunda will feature against Bristol City on Friday. That would be my expectation. Here is Imran on the ball. Into Jeremy Ngakia. Back to Loser. Loser to James Abankwa. Pollock. Hector Cipriani finding his way in a bit more of a advanced position. Matty into Semedo. Incy just about keeps it in possession. Here's Ngakia. Oh, that is terrible. That is terrible miscommunication from Ngakia and Tom Ince. Watford do extremely well there. That is fantastic work to win the ball back. Great defensive determination by all involved there. And the away end urging on Watford here. Here's Kwadwo Bar. And he wins a surely referee a corner. And the referee says goal kick. Kwadwo Bar says F off there. I think it's a goal kick anyway. I couldn't quite see what the referee gave. Just showing the replay now. I mean, that's a clear corner. I'm not quite sure what the referee has seen there. Kwadwo rightly furious at that decision. What's the referee talking about now? He's having a word with the Ipswich goalkeeper. Imran Loser applauds the Watford squad. Tuba Akpom and Jaden Philogene seem to be arguing amongst themselves here. I don't actually know what's happening. I'm watching the game, but I am confused. It doesn't help when I can't hear the commentary, of course. But yeah, arguing among themselves, it looks like the Ipswich players. Interesting. Tom says, who do you think will be in the top 2 this season? I do think Coventry will be one of them. The other spot, to be honest, I've got no idea. The league, in my opinion, is as open as it's ever been. Watford, theoretically, if we have a good run, could be up there. So I would say Coventry. In terms of the other automatic promotion position, I don't know. I mean, we played Middlesbrough on Saturday, who were in that position in second place, and they were rubbish. They were awful. So yeah, bar Coventry, I would say it's up for grabs for anyone to take. A Banquer there. I mean, he nearly risked getting sent off again, to be honest. him and George Hurst having a bit of a tussle. That's a good battle to watch. VJ says Coventry fold like origami. That's very nice of you to say. Very pleasant. Oh, Ngakia with a couple of step overs. Blimey, Ngakia channeling his inner Brazilian. That's good to see. And I just think Watford are chasing the ball a bit too much. Anytime the ball falls to a Town player, there's 4 or 5 Watford players surrounding them, but then acres of space for others over the other side of the pitch. And all it takes is a simple cross-field ball, and Watford are completely open defensively. So, yeah, it's a hard balance to get right, isn't it? You know, do you, as Watford and Javi Gracia, go for this game, put on, I don't know, an Uthman Mama, an Iran Kunda, a Luka Kieran guard, or actually do you just go, for now, stick with what we've got and try and see this one out? Because, in my opinion, I'd rather go for the former and attack the game, but I can understand why Javi would want to be more cautious about it, of course. Here is Loser. VJ says Hull are looking solid at the moment. They are actually. They're looking very good. Keep your questions coming in. They can be non-football related as well. I'm happy to answer pretty much anything and everything, as long as it's reasonable, of course. Here's Selvik. I do think Kwadwo Bar will start to tire in the next 10 or 15 minutes. He's done a lot of running in the past 2 games, and he probably needs a bit of a rest. So, yeah, I would love to see, if Bar gets subbed, you know, Iran Kunda come on in his place. Doumbia wins Watford a foul there. Oh, interesting. Rivaldo Semedo got in behind. He tried like a shot. It was from a really tight angle and like the half volley. And yeah, it's gone out for a throw. Furlong looking to take it. Do subscribe if you haven't already as well. It's very simple. Just hit the button down below and you can follow The Watford Way across all social platforms as well. We're on YouTube, as you know, watching me today, but we're also on X, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok and Facebook as well. So plenty of platforms to follow all of your latest Watford news across. Fwog says, what is my favourite 36-year-old Watford player? Ugh, I can see where that's going. You want me to say Musa Sissoko? I don't have a favourite. Certainly not in the current squad anyway. Tom Ince is good, but he's not 36, I don't think. So, yeah, I refuse to comment on that one. Melanie says, who is my non-league team, James? I would say Hemel Hempstead Town, because they are the club most local to me. So, yeah, Hemel Hempstead Town. And they also lost recently in the FA Cup first round. They, I think it was Wigan Athletic, they faced away from home. So yeah, I don't get there very often, of course, because I'm committed to Watford and have a Watford season ticket. But yeah, Hemel Hempstead Town is my kind of local. They're in the National League South, so they're my local non-league team. But I keep an eye on loads of local teams. Kings Langley, The list goes on. There's quite a few areas around me. Berkhamsted as well. Obviously they're not in the super high league. St Albans as well. They're all like local teams to me. I do keep an eye on their scores every now and then, of course. Okay, Ipswich with yet another free kick. This is going to be crossed in from deep. And it's headed clear by Jeremy Ngakia. Good to see. Philogene with a lovely touch there. That is excellent work. Hector does well, though. Tom Ince getting involved. The Tudors. Exactly right, VJ. Exactly right. Hobby Town says Hemel Hempstead Town. Boo. St Albans City all the way. Yes, St Albans City, not a stereotype, but their fan base is a bit posh. It's a bit posh. Harpenden as well, posh team. They're nice areas. They're nice areas. Don't get me wrong, but Hemel Hempstead is the club closest to where I live. Here's Mamadou Doumbia. He has a shot. Oh, not too far away from Mamadou Doumbia there. Certainly Watford's best attempt so far in the second half. It was a similar position to the goal he scored at the weekend, although of course it was later given to Luca. But decent strike there from Mamadou. Not too far away at all. On his left foot as well. Superb. Cesar Maria says something in Portuguese and then Corinthians. So I assume you're a Corinthians fan, Caesar. Philip says, I like Chesham United as my non-league team, also in the National League South. Chesham as well, relatively local to me, all things considering. There's a few Watford fans who go to Chesham, actually. Flash Wireless says, I don't have a good feeling about this. I do. I've got a good feeling. Stay positive, guys. Come on. Come on. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Eugene says, goal for Cov. 1-1 against Sheffield United. Thank you for that. VJ says, he used to live in Harpenden. Well, you must have lived in a nice place, VJ. A very expensive town. Nice shops, though. I went to St Albans the other week and had a nice lunch. Yeah, Ipswich dominating possession, not creating too many big chances yet, although maybe I speak too soon. Here they are again. Oh, that's a terrible shot. Thank God. Kipre with the shot. And here we go. Here come the Ipswich changes. I can see a certain Jack Clark getting ready to come on. And this is where I start to panic. Panic stations for James. RS says, has anything happened in the second half so far? Not particularly. Doumbia just had a decent attempt on goal from distance. Other than that, it's been pretty tepid and quiet, to be honest with you. George Hurst substituted. Tottenham 2, Copenhagen 0. Jack Clark makes his way onto the pitch as well. So Jaden Philogene, the danger man's come off. That's interesting. Jack Clark comes on. Melanie says, my team is Hitchin Town, the Canaries. Same nickname as Norwich then. Okay, so Ipswich making their 3 changes. Let's see if that has any effect. Watford yet to make a substitution, which I do feel is the wrong call from Javi. Hopefully he'll prove me wrong, but Ipswich certainly taking the more assertive approach in this one. Jack Clark with his first touch of the game. He's almost in kind of like a number 10 position at the moment. Selvik claims a tame shot. RS says we should make subs if they are making subs. I don't think it's that cut and dry, although if I was Javi, I would have made a couple of changes around the 60th minute mark. Iran Kunda and Luka Kieran guard probably is what I would have done. Oh, big chance for Ipswich there. Blocked by Watford. Hobbytown says, what secondary school did they go to? I'm not going to say that on here. Of course, just because of privacy reasons. But it was in Hemel Hempstead is what I will say. Ellis says, my prediction is 3-1 Ipswich. Fantastic. Good for you, Ellis. Good for you. I assume you are an Ipswich fan. Here's Jack Clark getting involved over on this left-hand side, cutting in, looking to get a shot away. He can't do so for the time being. I tell you what, Watford are working really hard defensively. It's good to see, actually. Mamadou Doumbia with his arms in his air, questioning what the referee's talking about. Flash Wireless says that prediction is not welcome, Ellis. Certainly not. Certainly not. Only Watford here. Only Watford here. And yeah, looking ahead to Friday, Bristol City at home. I've got to... Oh, sorry. I'll stop speaking for a moment. Egil Selvik has gone down off the ball here with some sort of potential ankle injury, it looks like. Egil Selvik. Now, sometimes this is tactical from goalkeepers. Sometimes, as we've seen before, they are genuinely injured. So, hopefully he's okay. It does look like a genuine concern, unfortunately, though. They're just kind of rotating and testing his ankle now. It's on his right leg. Looks like they might take his boot off, actually, here. Ted says he's saying 2-1 Watford, a late goal. I would love that, Ted. Absolutely. Oh, 3 substitutions for Watford coming on. And guys, I just got a glimpse, I believe, of Ousmane Mamar. So Mamar potentially here coming on for his Watford debut. I think that was him I saw. So yeah, Ousmane Mamar. Let's see what he can do. This is exciting now. This is really exciting. And yeah, they're just showing the replay of that Philogene goal as well. It was a great finish. Here we go. So it looks like Luka Kiramgard, Ousmane Mamar, and Edu Kayembe will be coming on for Watford. You know what? I'm not too opposed to them changes. Kayembe aside, I'm pretty happy with that. But first, Ipswich have a free kick. Let's see what happens here. It's defended by Watford for now. Ball comes in again, headed clear by Mamadou Doumbia. Oh, the referee gives a foul. Someone's rolling around there. I couldn't quite see what happened. Flash Wireless says, let's go Mamar. Yeah, he'll be coming on in just a moment. I mean, that's a soft foul to commit from Kwadwo Bar, to be honest. Okay, here we go. So Ousmane Mamar, Kayembe and Luka all ready to come on. But the referee is going to let them take another set piece, which is, yeah, irritating. I want some Moroccan fans in here. Talk to me a bit about what Ousmane Mamar is like. I watched the final of the Under-20s World Cup, and he was electric in that game. He, of course, was voted MVP player of the tournament as well. So, Yeah, I'm excited to see what he can offer. Headed clear by Watford. Selvik should get that. He does. Well done, Eggle. The substitution's still waiting on the touchline. Wellex says, who looks like the better side so far? I would say actually it's pretty equal, although if I'm to be fair and unbiased, Ipswich probably edging it in the second half especially. So, yeah, Ipswich, I would say, to answer your question. Flash says, don't even mind Kayembe. Out of Sissoko and Kayembe, I would say Kayembe is the better option, although I'd rather not see either of them in an ideal situation. Here's Incy. Hector, back to Selvik. Selvik hoofs long up to the halfway line. Doumbia challenges for the header. Louza getting involved as well. 3 players around him. It's a lovely pass by Imran Louza. Back to Hector Kyprianou. Ngakia does a roulette turn. Plays it to Hector. He just about wins the ball back. Ipswich have possession now though. Jack Clark over on the left. Here he goes. Ngakia does really well and wins his duel there. Well done, Jezza. Ngakia versus Jack Clark. That'll be a good battle to watch as well. And it looks like them substitutions that have been waiting for about 5 minutes or so will finally be made. So Othman Mama getting his Watford debut. Kwadwo Bar stays on, it looks like. And Mama is coming on for Tom Ince. Oh, I'm excited. Hopefully he can light it up. Let's see. So Othman Mama comes on and Tom Ince goes off. So we have 2 Moroccans on the pitch now. And that's a shame, Kwadwo Bar being brought off, but not a surprise, in my opinion, just because he has played a lot of football. And he says, Watford for the win, 2-1. I love that from you, Angie. So Kayembe comes on for Kwadwo Bar. Interesting. So it'll be Mamar on the right, I assume, and Kayembe on the left. And Vivaldo Semedo comes off, and Luka Kiramgard comes on. So actually, I would agree with what Javi's done there. I would agree with them substitutions. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. Keep the questions coming in. Can be related to the game or completely unrelated. I'm happy to answer most questions, whether that's food related, life related, anything. Eugene says goal for Coventry. What's the score in that game now? Is it 2-1 to Cov? Any update on the Liverpool Real Madrid score as well? I saw Trent's mural in Liverpool town centre got defaced. So, yeah, Trent, I assume, has not had a warm welcome back. I don't know. I've not seen. But, yeah, I don't think the Liverpool fans like Trent Alexander-Arnold too much. Oh, William says Liverpool finally scored. 1-0 Liverpool. Interesting. Who scored for Liverpool? In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll guess. I'm going to assume it was maybe, I don't know. I'll go with Hugo Ekitike. Or maybe Dominic Szoboszlai. Those are my 2 guesses. I'll tell you what, the Ipswich players do fall to the ground at very, simple challenges. They really do. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't even call that a foul there by Imran Louza, but they fall to the ground like they've been shot sometimes. Kayembe hoofs clear. He is good at doing that. Oh, it's Alex McAllister. Here come Watford. Luka Kiramgard breaking here in the counter. Kiramgard. Oh! Nearly. Oh, it was good defending by Ipswich. It was good defending. I can't really describe that move, but I was talking to you, and then I suddenly saw Luka breaking free down the left-hand side. Mamadou Doumbia tried to get into the box as well. But, yeah, unlucky there. McAllister with the goal for Liverpool. Here's Othman Mama. His first touch is on the ball. Here we go. Mama. Ball in, and it's claimed by the Ipswich goalkeeper. Okay, let's calmer. But yeah, off-man Mama getting his first touches in a Watford shirt. Exciting to see it. It's good to see us have these exciting, promising young talents at the club, especially in attacking areas. Oh, another good ball in from Mark Boller. Luca Kieran guard just couldn't quite get on the end of that one. And Jack Clark now having to go down the left-hand side. Ball in behind. Here's Jack Clark. Thought he was going to shoot. Still has the ball. Couldn't quite make up his mind there. Loser wins it back. Mamar, come on, get on the overlap. Run. Loser finds off-man Mamar. Here we go. Good touch by Mamar. Off-man Mamar. Cross. Oh, well defended. I tell you what, it's very end-to-end at the moment. Both teams going for it, which is good to see. And here's Jack Clark once again. A ball in behind, and Selvik plays a sweeper keeper role well. Egil Selvik comes quite far out of his goal to save Watford there. Otherwise, it would have been a one-on-one situation. Imran Loser having a shot from the halfway line now. This game is really a bit crazy in the last 5 minutes or so. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. You can do so by clicking the button down below. It's totally free to do. You can also become a member, as have many of you today. Of course, Callum and VJ gifting their memberships earlier. So a big thank you to them, of course, as well. Jack Clark breaks free. Selvik claims. And as I said earlier, you can also follow the Watford Way across all socials. We're on X, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube as well. And yeah, actually talking about what I was up to at the weekend, I went on the Chelsea Stadium tour, which was really interesting. I've been to Stamford Bridge before, the matches of course. My first Watford match was there, I believe, actually years and years ago. I think it was like a 5-0 cup defeat. But I was more interested to see where João Pedro sits in the home changing room, and I got a nice photo of myself with João as well. I posted it across social platforms. There I am, next to his shirt. How nice is that? So yeah, good to see not João himself, but his shirt anyway. I found that interesting, and yeah, hopefully maybe towards the end of his career. Oh my God, off-man Mamar. What? That was superb. What a flick that was. Mamar and Loser linking up down his right-hand side. Yeah, great to see the Chelsea Stadium. It's a lovely ground. Wherever you sit, actually, it's a really good view. So, yeah, and it was interesting as well. The guy who was taking me round on the tour was saying that João Pedro sits with like Estevão and Andre Santos because their level of English isn't very good yet. So he translates, obviously, the instructions from Enzo Maresca to them in Portuguese. So, yeah, I found that interesting. Massive chance for Ipswich there. They should have taken the lead. Lovely ball in from the right-hand side. Again, another man unmarked. Pretty much right on the penalty spot this time. And, I mean, they should have scored a couple more, really. Thwog says Tottenham 4-0 Copenhagen despite being down to 10 men. Nunez has come on. Akpom has come off. Flash Wireless says, that's not João. Well, it's João's shirt. It's João's shirt. It's me in the photo, of course. But no, it's João Pedro's shirt. It was nice. Look, there I am on the in the press room as well. Oh dear. I went on the Ajax tour last year as well, and the Ajax stadium was wonderful. It was so nice. And Amsterdam as well, great city. I'd love to go back there again at some point. So, we have about 10 minutes left to go. We're approaching now the 80th minute. What do Watford do? That's the question. I mean, I suppose if they get a chance to go forward, they will take it. But I wouldn't do anything too risky at this point. I'd try to time waste a little bit, take a bit longer over throws, set pieces, getting up off the floor. The dark arts of football, if you will. I never gave a score prediction for the game actually today as well, which I do apologise about. I forgot to do a score prediction, but I did say I would take a draw, and so far that is exactly what's happening on the pitch. So I think most Watford fans would certainly take this result and hopefully then beat Bristol City on Friday. John says, I live close to Bangkok. Great city to visit. I would love to go there, John. That is in the plans. That is in the plans. Southeast Asia, kind of all that area. I'd love to do that at some point very soon. Oh, the Ipswich fullbacks and centre backs are so high. They're right inside Watford's half. Oh, blimey. We're getting away with this. Taylor that time with the shot for Town. They just can't finish their dinner today. And maybe this does have the makings of a late Watford winner. I'm starting to think it's possible. Another substitution for Watford. Mamadou Doumbia coming off. And Nestri Irankunda coming on. Interesting. So Javi Gracia certainly not sitting on this lead. Oh, we have someone called Ronaldo in chat now as well. I can't speak Portuguese, so I do. I don't know what you're saying, but thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Would be nice to see like an Irankunda or Mamar goal in this game. Fwog says we're going for this. Come on, you Orns. I hope so. That is very true, John. That is very true. Rolando says, Saludos, Venezuela. Does that mean you're watching from Venezuela? I'm going to assume it does. Welcome to the stream. Alberto Peñaranda was from Venezuela, and he used to play for Watford, so maybe you're a relation of him. Who knows? Here's off-man Mamar down his right-hand side, looking to get away from his fullback. Mamar takes it to the corner flag here. Holds off his man. Lino gives a... Is that a corner? I mean, the liner didn't even signal. I think it's a Watford corner here. Great work by off-man Mama. Ted says if we get a free kick, we will win. We've got a few good free kick takers on the pitch now. Mama, Loser, Irankunda are all capable from set-piece situations. It looks like we've got another injury, though. This isn't very good. Hector Cipriano looks to be in quite a bit of pain. Is looking at the bench. He's not said, I want to come off. He's gone okay. We can't have Hector injured as well. That has gone. We're losing a player a game at the moment. Javi Gracia, I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Looks like Musa Sissoko maybe getting ready to come on, which, let's not talk about it. But yeah, Cipriani receiving quite extensive treatment here. Kieran McKenna with his head on the floor, just head looking at the floor, walking up and down the touchline. Hi, my name is Harry. I subscribed. Well, thank you very much, Harry. I really appreciate that. And hopefully I'll see you in future streams as well. Hector looks okay. Doesn't look in too much discomfort. Looks like potentially another ankle issue again, though, which is never a good sign. Lots of you watching as well. Nearly 100 of you tuning in towards the end of this watch along. Thank you again for your continued support. And for the last time today, if you haven't already, as Harry has done, please do hit subscribe down below. It would be very, very much appreciated. Williams says Sissoko scores are on the pitch. Okay, I'm on board with that. Here we go though. Corner comes in, right to the back post, and it's claimed really well by the Town goalie. Kobe says, come on, Watford. That's the energy we need. Rolando's gone, Ipswich 2, Watford 1. That is not the energy we need. Harry says, Watford Premier League next season. Thoughts? Yes, Harry. That is the energy I want in my streams. You can stay, Harry. You can stay. Hopefully, who knows? I'd love to finish in the top 6. What happens after that, of course, in the playoffs is anyone's guess. It's a lottery at times, but yeah, Premier League next season, I would love that. And yeah, I would go to most games away from home as well. I don't think I would do too many watch-alongs if Watford were in the Premier League. So yeah, Old Trafford, Everton, their new stadium, of course, all of the London grounds. It would be so exciting, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's the plan, Harry. We've got a win today first, though. And what a save that is by Egil Selvik. That deserves a round of applause. What a save. Egil Selvik keeping Watford in the game. Point blank range. What a reaction save that is. And here come Ipswich again. Cleared by Pollock. Kayembe, get it gone, Edu. Just get it out. Hoof it up the pitch. Another shot by Ipswich. Blocked. Iran Kunda. Good press by Iran Kunda there. Harry says 2-1 to the Orns. K9 bags the winner. Oh, I hope so, Harry. Here's Nunes, though, for Ipswich. God, what a save that is by Egil Selvik. I'm just watching that back on the replay now. Absolutely superb. John says last year's promoted clubs bring the hope that the golf isn't as great as we are led to believe. I think that's a fair comment. I think you can see Sunderland flying high in the Premier League at the moment. However, to be fair, I mean, it's a massive scramble. Bloody hell, I tell you what, Ipswich fans, Nunes with the opportunity there, they are going to be kicking themselves after this game. I mean, Watford again, we've seen it throughout this season from long throws and corners. We just cannot defend. For some reason, we're just not aggressive enough, in my opinion. We don't get that first contact. And again there, I mean, they probably should have scored. I mean, I'm not quite sure what Watford were doing. Unfortunately, though, I do have to report Musa Sissoko is coming on. So Hector Cipriani is off, which isn't a surprise because he was struggling with some sort of issue. He does look to be... He looks okay, though. I don't think it's serious. And yeah, Musa Sissoko now coming on for the Golden Boys. About a minute and a half left to go until full time, or at least extra time, of course. I would love a late winner. I really would. Kobe says, bring on Bar. Let's go. He's been on. He's been substituted, Kobe, unfortunately. You can see the teams that started the game below me here on the banner. Of course, some of them have changed by now, but still some good information for you. Yeah, Sissoko on now as well. Ted says Sissoko will get the goal. You know what? If he gets the goal, I'm happy to sit here and, give Sissoko all the praise he wants. But I doubt very much that will happen. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Offman Mama, working hard. Hobby Town says, in Musa we trust. Well, I certainly don't trust him, but yeah, there we go. All right, let's see how much time we get added on. Just waiting for the fourth official to confirm. The timer above me there is actually running slightly fast, so I do apologise for that. 7 minutes added on, so a lot of added time today. 7 minutes though for Watford to get a goal. So we are officially in, ladies and gentlemen. Squeaky bum time. Let's say that one more time. Squeaky bum time. Here we go. And Watford with the high press here. Mama getting involved, as is Nestri Irankunda. Of course, Ipswich with the home advantage. Would love a late winner as well, so it's not going to be easy. Javi Gracia being very vocal in his area there as well. Kobe says, am I going to get a Watford Christmas sweater? Well, I've seen the one classic football shirts are doing, and it's very nice. So yeah, that is on my to-do list. I might go and buy that from Classic Football Shirts. I think it's about £40, so not too bad. It's a lovely shirt. It really is. So yeah, if you want to go and see that, I'm not sponsored, but go to classicfootballshirts.com. And yeah, the Watford Christmas jumper is very nice. Is very nice. Come on, Watford. Oh my God. Oh, referee, you're joking me. You're joking me. It looked like Irankunda won the ball back. He was through one-on-one pretty much with the goalkeeper. And the referee's blown it back for... What's he blown it back for? Is it a foul? Is it a Watford throw? I think the referee's suggesting the ball went out of play there. But Nestri Irankunda would have been through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh, that's disappointing. That really is. 5 minutes to go. Oh, can Watford do this? Here's Kayembe. Mama. Sissoko's kind of found his way into the box here. John says, has anyone seen Luton? I mean, I don't know where they are, but they're not doing very well, John, I've got to say. Yeah, smelly town, smelly people. We'll move on. William says, Trent Alexander-Arnold is coming on in the Liverpool game. Well, our focus is on Portman Road, and Watford have a corner here, taken by Loser. And is it another corner? It is another corner. Watford have another corner here. Come on. Oh, God. I would love this. I would love this to go in. Please, please, please. Loser takes it. It's a good ball. It's headed clear. Loser picks it up from deep again. And it's well defended. Ngakia to Irankunda now. Chaotic defending here. Sissoko miskicks the ball, and it gives Ipswich an opportunity now to counter-attack. And please don't let this lead to a goal, because this would be down to Musa Sissoko. Watford win the ball back. And Ipswich now have possession. About 3.5 minutes left to go. Kayembe heads clear. Jack Clark looking to pick up the ball down here in the corner flag again. Offman Mama with some great work there, and he wins Watford a goal kick. Lots of you tuning in as well. Please do hit the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow the Watford Way across all social platforms. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Egil Selvik about to kick long. I think there's one more chance in this for us. I really do. Come on, come on, come on. Kayembe, loser. Oh, it's a poor header. Iran Kunda takes it down. Oh, he's fouled, referee, surely. I think he plays advantage here. Sissoko to Ngakia. Sissoko. It's just terrible for Musa. He is a crap footballer. I'm sorry. He really is. Okay, Ipswich take a quick free kick. Tom says this feels like a draw. Well, we've still got 2 minutes to go, Tom. 2 minutes to go. I'm hoping it's got a late Watford winner. That's what I want from this game. But I would take the draw. I would take the draw. Come on, keep going, keep working hard. I mean, we probably don't deserve to draw this in terms of the opportunities Ipswich have had, but they've just not been clinical enough, and I think we have got away with it tonight. That's my honest assessment of the game, although we've certainly not been terrible. It's been certainly one of our better or best away performances this season, I would say. It's been at a very good standard. So just over a minute to go. It's an Ipswich throw in Watford's half. They take it quickly. Oh, please no. Please no. Loser must be knackered. Another defensive block there from Imran. And it's a terrible attempted strike. Selvik goes down. Waste a bit of time. That's what we like to see. It doesn't look like Egil Selvik wants to distribute this quickly at all. And I think that might be it pretty much. The Ipswich fans are on their way out. They seem pretty happy. They're chanting. 20 seconds left to go. Selvik launches forward. Watford player goes down off the ball. Referee says no foul. Ipswich with a throw. 5 seconds left of extra time. Blow your whistle, ref. We'll take the draw. We'll take it. And he's blown the whistle. Oh, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. So let me stop the timer and we'll talk about the game before I head off. That's not bad at all. I'm pretty content with that. It almost feels like a victory. It really does, because we have been subjected to really terrible away performances for months and months and months. Seasons now, actually. It goes on for several years. But what we saw today was a team who don't have the most quality in the world. We're not the best team in terms of individuals in the Championship. But what I saw today was a collective of players who wanted to fight for each other and the manager. And that is really positive and good to see. And Imran Loser getting yet another goal from a great bit of play between Mark Boller and Kwadwo Bar. That was a fantastic move in itself. The Philogene goal was a superb finish in itself. Of course, the Watford defending in the lead up was poor. It was a good ball in behind, but it should have been cut out, really, in my opinion. But on the whole, I thought it was a really good performance. So in terms of my man of the match, again, this isn't going to be a big surprise. It's got to go to Imran Loser. It was great to see Othman Mama come on as well to get his first Watford minutes. The away fans there look very happy and delighted. Kieran McKenna is applauding the home fans. They seem pretty content with the result as well. So I think all round, both sides are taking the draw, which isn't too bad at all. And look, I was going into this run of games against Coventry, Middlesbrough, Ipswich and Bristol feeling quite worried and concerned for what was to come. But actually, what's happened is I'm quite pleasantly surprised at what I've seen. And now going into Friday, I'm even more excited as to the potential this Watford squad has. So, yeah, really proud of the lads today. They deserved a win for the effort they put in. But yeah, I think we take a draw. Javi Gracia going over to the away fans. They're serenading him. That's nice to see. And it's good to see them Watford fans as well travelling home. It's a long journey as well, 2.5, 3 hours at this time of night. You know, they're going home with something to cheer about. So, yeah, very happy. Lots of positives to take. I still don't understand why certain players don't make the squad. You know, Formosa Mendy, non-police Mendy. You know, the two Mendys, again, weren't featured today at all. Pierre Duomo didn't travel. He was with the academy. So yeah, I still have certain question marks. Max Elaine, you know, isn't coming back into the starting 11 since Javi Gracia comes. So yeah, question marks remain at the back of my head, but I can't fault what we've seen so far since Javi returned. For me, the levels have been much higher and much more balanced and controlled than what we saw under Paolo Pezzolano. So we'll take a quick look at a few of your comments before I go. And then, yeah, my match reaction will be out at some point tomorrow. And then we'll be looking ahead to Bristol on Friday. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Romans says, I would have took that at the start of the game. Tom says 2 points lost for Ipswich. I think that's a fair assessment. You had the chances to win the game. I don't doubt that at all. Fwog says Preston have a game in hand, but Watford are 3 points away from the playoffs now. There you go. It's not too bad at all. 45 likes achieved. Well done all. Thank you very much, VJ, for being here as always. Richard says a good away point. Absolutely. What's up, Watford? Harry's here. Hello, Harry. Great finish. Absolutely. I assume you're talking about Imran Loser. What a goal that was. I mean, they're just showing the replay now here on Sky Sports. He is in top form. He is the best player in the Championship. Superb from him. I mean, the reverse pass. Oh, the Kwadwo bar pass to Mark Boller is great. It is so good. I'm just watching it again here. That is so clever from Kwadwo bar. Oh, wow. I'm really happy with that. I really am. VJ says a mature performance. I think that's a good word to use. Mature, definitely. Kobe says good game. Let's get a W against Bristol on Friday. Sadly, Cov winning means we're second on home performance. Angie says thank you for another great stream. No problem. All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate your time. As I said, my match reaction in full will be out tomorrow when I've had a chance to rewatch the key moments of the game. But yeah, all in all, delighted. Feeling positive now about what's to come this season, and I really do feel we can have a good push for them playoff positions. I think the Championship is certainly more open than we've ever seen it. The newly promoted sides in Ipswich and Southampton and Leicester, you know, they're all struggling so far, and yeah, Watford need to really capitalise on that. So yeah, excited. Again, thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see a few of you at Vicarage Road on Friday. Feel free to pull me aside and say hello if you do. And yeah, I'll leave it there. I have a tendency to talk too much, so I'll end the stream. Thank you.